Right, we're going to build some storage nearby. Just to buffer things here.
Vehicle battery low.
Vehicle battery low. Try go for a flying drone tower. They're useful. Hefty on electrics. I have lots of oh, hefty on electronics. I was going to say I have a lot of metal. Metal is something we're not shy on. Right, when this thing comes online...
We've just found the wreckage of Phobos 2. The old probe even had some new data for us to analyze.
When this comes online, there's going to be a marked jump in power and oxygen demand, as well as water, I think. Train Sim DLC is Northeast Corridor, I think. Human counter for a bit of grateful effect. Locations on several anomalies discovered. Locations of several... Oh! Check the map for locations. Oh, nice.
Anomaly found.
What's got the low battery then? That's the usual story. A transporter that doesn't charge itself. One down here, one over here, one here. Where's Dora? Okay, let's start there then. I can bring the rover back and help to build things. Stick 57, 17 months, you're the best, thank you, Stick. E.G. TaylorMade, 27 months of lurking already. Wasn't E.G. TaylorMade, isn't that a brand of golf club? I know TaylorMade is. I'm not sure what the E.G.'s for. Are they actually building this thing?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Now we can't get that because we need a dome. There's no other... Well, there is a water supply here, but I think that means it's deep, doesn't it? Not exploitable with our current technology, so we can't get that water supply. Which unfortunately means we need vaporators. Hang on, does it? Wait. Are we allowed to build more than one water extractor as well? Oh, I need a thing for it. Oh, wait. Life support.
We gather here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
Yep, great, thanks. Thanks for dying. Water extractor. Are we allowed to do this? You can use more than water pump. Yeah, that's what I was... That's exactly the conclusion I was about to come to. It's not telling me what it's extracting, though. Just says not enough power. Don't get annoyed. It's annoying, Thunderfluff! You get, like, a menu up, you start looking at something, and then it pops this thing up, and then it throws everything you was doing away. It's like... It wouldn't be so bad if when I clicked OK on that screen that popped up, it would just let me carry on.
Welcome back.
Oxygen tank, we're going to need one of those around here. Oxygen, water. We've only got one power line, that's the risk here. One very long power line. You know what? We've got a lot of metal. Let's reduce our risk. Drone hub needs power to operate. Do you know what? absolutely true observation. I can't argue with any of that logic.
Vehicle battery low. Breakthrough discovered.
Whose battery is low? I wonder. This guy. Dora. Martian-born ingenuity. Okay, she's going to have to come back here for a charge. Martian-born ingenuity. Martian Institute of Science. Wait, which one did we just get? Actual gameplay, not flight guff. Wow. SR22. That's a bit low. Bottom far left is breakthrough. Ah, thank you. Martian-born gain 10 performance. That's interesting. Research amplification.
Welcome to the
Increases production by 25%, but also increases power consumption. Wait, what? That's a paradox. Takes more power, but produces more power. Okay. Farfidungen 505. I'm just going to call you Farfid, dude. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the Net House. Meteor defense. I'm not worried about that here. Nuclear fusion. New building fusion reactor takes 40 concrete, 20 polymer, 20 electronics, and 8 people. Generates power outdome building which requires workers to operate. Right, so you'd have to build that in the vicinity of a dome, which if it went wrong would probably take the dome with it. Deep scanning. Sectors can now be scanned for deep deposits. Exploiting these deposits requires additional technologies. Don't need to worry about that yet. Dust repulsion. Solar panels are gradually cleaned from dust when closed, resulting in less frequent maintenance. I don't use that many solar powers, to be fair. We have more of a wind generator array. Atomic accumulator. Stores electrical power, has huge capacity but charges slowly. See, it doesn't tell me what the maintenance is on that. I know it takes 5 concrete and 5 polymer to make one, but I don't know what the maintenance is. Welcome back, Carl Kango. Sorry, I didn't see that. San Santiago, half a year. Didn't see that one either. Press C for power and V for water line on your keyboard. C for power and V for water. Your bank tried denying my sub to you. Any smaller nickname works. Glad to be a member watching YouTube for a long time. Thank you for all entertainment. Thank you, Farfid. I just can't say your name properly. It's like Farfidungen. I just can't get it. Factory amplification. Increases production by 25%, but also increases power consumption by 20%. See, it'd be nice to be able to make those. They're like really... If you just keep them closed, they're basically free energy. Hang on, 12 polymers and 6 electronics. Oh no. No.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
No. Dora, what are you going to do now? Oh god, Dora's screwed. She's not going to be able to make it all the way up here. Oh, that one's broken as well? Are you serious? Oh no. That one's fine. Well, Dora, good luck. It's pronounced Farfid Newton. So what? How's N-U-G-N Newton? C V. Pipes, cables. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Right, we've got some new bits arriving. Tell you what, let's land them over here. And then all the bits and pieces can be deployed here and then move later. Welcome back, Dan Brown. Come on, get it powered.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I wish I could tell them to build this line before they build that one, but I don't know how we can do that. I mean, I can go through this sector by sector, but they're all on high. It's like, you know, if I could maybe just drag over this and then click, do that now, that would be great. I don't think Dora's going to make it, you know. So anyway, when they've done that, we can get that online later. Oxygen, we've got water, oxygen being made. Got a drone hub up there, which will need power connecting to it. How do you get the drones to have those inner support beams? I'm not sure what you mean, if I'm honest. Dan Brown, thank you for 19 months of amazing content. Keep up the good work. Here's another 19. Thank you, Dan. Good book, by the way. I don't remember making this. I don't know who made that one. Oh, I know what you mean now. Inner support beams. I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. So you click on a dome, and then over here you've got a little paintbrush thing, and it says cycle through 2 skins. So if you click it, you'll end up with one style of dome. Click it again, you'll end up with a different style of dome. Yeah? Like that. That's how you do it. Just the 2 dome styles. More available via DLC. No, I don't know. Probably. Hey Capitev, how you doing? Do you know, if they would just build this bit here, this would all work so nicely. Meanwhile, let's see how the other domes are coping. Okay, we've not had any massive fall in the comfort level since we closed the electronics store down. People are coping okay. This means we could probably get rid of it. Put something more useful here, maybe. Vacant work slots 3. That's weird. Considering we closed down an electronics store, we now have vacant work slots. Feels like some people have moved out of here. Might just get rid of that. We have a nursery. We've got 4 kids living in the nursery. 24 middle-aged people. That's not a good situation. That's going to come back and bite us pretty soon. That's 24 people that at some point will become seniors, and they won't be working, but they'll carry on eating. Kapitev, yes, I did. Thank you, dude. I did pretty well in the exams. Wait, did I just see that guy come? How's our concrete doing? 561. Not exactly shy on concrete, are we? Oh, finally they built that. That should get plumbed in soon. We then need to keep an eye on these things. The, yeah, we've got a power shortage already, I was going to say. I think if we need to build power array over here, I think. We haven't got any more generators left, so we'll go with these guys. Wait and see if that gets plumbed in. How did everybody get old in 61 days, Dr. D? I think time might be accelerated a little bit. Have you thought about revisiting old games like Space Engineers or Kerbal now they have objectives? Space Engineers, no. Kerbal I fired up not like a few days ago, installed a few mods and started playing it for a minute. The problem with Kerbal, K-Man, is it takes ages to like research all, like to go to all the different planets, and you have to remember like how to do it from a technical perspective, and then build a rocket that can do it, you know? It looks like they're going to link up to both. Sometimes, like, I've built past these things, and sometimes they've not wired in properly. Power shortage 1.6. See what happens. Come on. Space Rangers now. I don't even know what it is. Right, we now have a power surplus. Oxygen surplus 2. I'm not going to build those two because we have a decent power surplus now. Good to see you on Mars. I hate Snickers. What? 80 metals, 0. Why are they not moving metals?
Research complete.
3D, what was that? 3D machining. Oh, right. We researched how to make machine parts. Great. I'm not sure that's terribly useful for us now. Right, we're now researching farms increase the comfort for all residents. RC rover no longer needs charging. Starts with 4 additional drones and command limit increased by 12. That's a nice to have, that is. Is it worth building a drone hub, or should we just buy them? 12 metal and 8 electronics. Metal's not a problem. Electronics we have to buy. I think we need to get those, don't we? I think we need that. We're going to have to. We're going to need drone hubs. Drone assembler. Constructs drone prefabs some electronics which can then be used in drone hubs to construct new drones. Yeah. That requires people to mend though. Are you planning to play the new DLC for Trains in World Harm? I have got it now. Not sure when I'm playing it yet. Was wondering when your first ever stream was and what you played. Although I suspect it was truck related. No, it wasn't truck related at all, Hibbs. My first ever stream was probably DayZ. It was either DayZ or Armour, one of the two. Winbot, welcome back. Shuttle speed increased by 33%. Extractor upgrade. Production increased by 30% as long as the building supplied with fuel. Oh, that's fueled extractors. I don't have any fueled extractors yet. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. That's probably worth having. That's probably going to save resources over time, isn't it? Now we've got 3 domes. That will probably save a lot of maintenance cost. Each drone costs 1 electronics to build as well. Oh my life. All this talk of Mars, Snickers and Kit Kats and nothing about the legendary double-decker. There's nothing legendary about the double-decker now, Mr. Geek, because it's gone from being about that size to being about that size. It's as big as your little finger now. Oxygen and power storage capacity expanded by 50%. It's not bad. Electronics factory. Rockets carry 10 more colonists. Don't think we need that yet. Provides comfortable living space for many colonists. The new Spire building, Arcology. Wait, is that one that's going to sit in the middle? So you can basically increase a dome living space for many colonists. How many is that? He is, Hibbs, he is. Namari, thank you for 2 months. Soon 4 domes, Paul. Hopefully. Maybe the candy is the same size, but you got bigger. Nah. You see, yes, it's true that I got bigger, but it definitely got smaller. You haven't built a shuttle hub yet. That's very true. That is very true. I want that. Drones can extract concrete from waste rock. At some point, that's going to be very useful. Residents in basic domes have improved comfort. Okay, how do we build the infrastructure? 10 concrete, not a problem. 15 polymers, that could be a problem. 10 electronics. Ouch. How does a refuel shuttle that facilitate long-range transportation? How many of these things do we need to make? We have only 11 polymers. What the heck? Where's all the polymer gone? We've unloaded all the polymer and we only have 11 left. What did I just... God, it's all gone on the dome, wasn't it? Ouch. Shuttle needs fuel. Well, fuel is something we are making. Never really had a problem with fuel, to be honest. 189 fuel. Where's Dora? Oh, oh, she made it. Well done, Dora. Look at that. She made it. What a star. Let's see. We've got one up there. I'll have to do this one first. Put it next to the fuel refinery. Where did I put that fuel refinery? Is that one? That's a Moxie. There's one. Do you only need one shuttle, or do you need to have, like, one here? One here and one over here. Does it need two, or just the one? How does it work? Because surely, if you put your shuttle here, how are they going to get on it? Kind of implies that you need two to me. Just one? Wow, that's bizarre. I guess I just do phone a shuttle then.
Welcome to the Nut House.
There you go. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be able to make that. 15 polymers. We don't have 15 polymers. We only have 8 polymers. Rip. We can't make it. Twitch Sappy 1. Welcome to the house. Thank you very much for your support, Twitch Sappy. Thank you for nutty welcome, guys. Yeah, we can't make it. We used all the polymer on this thing. So yeah, rip that. I thought we'd never want to say hello before I got to my airport to start my job in the nice sunshine again. I'll watch you when I'm off. Just in case. Well, welcome, dude.
Until today, the only place we'd thought you could find Ice-15 outside of a lab was on an icy planet or a moon. And here we find it on Mars.
Ice-15. Would somebody mind explaining what the heck is Ice-15? Dog Savage, thank you for 17 months. En route to infinite. Lol. The shuttle is more important than the dome. Break down the dome. No, dude. Have you seen how much we've just... There's no point. 500 million. We'll order some more. Where's the cable falling? No way am I breaking that dome down. Putting these power switches so we can isolate things. Ice-15 is crystalline form of ice, proton ordering form of ice-6. Interesting. I'm not well read on ice, to be fair. Well, that's not strictly true. I know about ice from a meteorological point of view. Like, Rain ice, rime ice, clear ice. Like all these different types of ice. Ice, baby. But not on the structure of ice. It's super dense frozen water. There you go. Right, is he loaded up yet? 7? Where's my transport? Okay, you can stop moving stuff now. Where is all the rare metals to... Do you know what I should do? We should have one platform, right? This is what we should do. Rare metals depot is here. Right, so that's where they should go. And then this one, we should say, don't put rare metals here. Don't put rare metals here. Oh, you see, you can't do this. Because what will happen is, if you do that, if you have only your raw metal stored here, then you'll have to manually move it onto the shuttle. No matter where you put your shuttle, you have to manually move it. Because it won't go through the supply chain. I don't think. Yeah, that's how it will work. Oh. Hey, Dark Delta. Once you get your dome up, you won't be able to build housing because it takes polymers. Might as well have the shuttle working for you now instead of the dome just sitting there. Dude, look how neatly built that thing is. It's depressing, man.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You can pause the dome. Yeah, but it's used all the polymer. We know that 30 can't think straight. 30 rare metal is 1 million. So for every 10, we're getting about a third of 1 million back. I'd really like to get the... One sec. Losing 3 power an hour. I know what it's going to do. It's going to take the rover. Down here to fix this because Dora is going to need to come down here as well, and they're both going to have to go exploring the south side. Because there's something down here, bottom right, and I don't even know how we get into this crater. That's great interface. I can't actually tell if that's highlighted or not. I'll assume it is. Geek Domo, thank you for the host. You need a tunnel to get into the crater. Dude, that sucks. I'm not going down there just to get that. Are you sure you can't get down this way? That looks so doable, doesn't it? We'll have to check it when we go down though. It seems madness that you have to build a tunnel which is very expensive just to go down the crater to get one thing. Look how much a crater costs. 80 concrete, 20 metal and 30 machine parts. There's no point building that unless you've got a really strong reason to do so. This thing is not producing edible food again. Lots of resources. Well, we don't know that, do we? Because we haven't scanned it yet. We don't know that yet. They build the whole thing from one side when you set up power. Yeah, I've built a tunnel before. We had a tunnel on the last map. But we had a reason to do that. I think that has to be in the middle of the plan. Yeah, but the surface metals, Metamarty, we've got like 800 metal. I can see metal here and here. But we've got plenty of metal at the moment. Setup for each dome is? Well, this one's more or less the farm. This one was meant to be a research hub, but kind of ended up more of a space bar and a metal extraction facility. There are 7 people unemployed in here for some reason. Looking for work. Well, in that case, let's not disappoint you. You check the polymers. There might be polymer surface deposit look like black stones. Oh, are they the one that look like black stones? Hang on a sec. Well, we had some of that stuff. 2 polymers sat there. We had some black stones kicking around before.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You mean like that? Polymer 2 of 2. It's not a great deal, is it? Robbie Wood, congratulations on passing your exam score. Really enjoying being part of the Nut House. Thank you, Robbie. PJ, 3 months. Referic 27. Mars has captivated the human imagination since the very earliest civilization. It's the most explored planet in the solar system, and that is unlikely to change. Getting to Mars is relatively easy. Surviving on Mars will be the real challenge. If you go to area view and hover over sector, it will show you how much of the surface resource there is. I should pay attention more. Good spot. So that is telling me straight away there's this metal here. There you go. That saves looking around, doesn't it? Hey Ridzy, not bad. Time for another locket, I think, guys. Or no, I should take that metal and put it here. Meanwhile, Dora can get a recharge. Oh man, do we need metal to fix that? Okay, Reagan 2 is nearly here. It's taking a long time to get concrete. I figure it's probably easier to build a concrete extractor than it is to keep ferrying concrete. Hey, Knives. Watching the stream while working. No, ex-Dryland dude. I'm all for tips, bro. In a game like this. It's not spoilers or anything. We have 300 million. We have a power surplus. Space for 2 more there. A slight oxygen surplus. That tank is now online. The water tower's online. So the only potential thing that could happen to the dome is a power outage. Although you could get a break in this pipe. That would screw things over as well. You know, bit of redundancy. As soon as this metal's got to here, we'll move that there, recharge everything, and then they can go for an explore. Interesting. Hardest part about this game when starting out, Captive. I think it depends on your choice. Like at the start of the game, you have to decide which company's going to sponsor you. And what like special benefit you're going to take. Like I took the politician. And the... what's it called? Company name was the Blue Sun Corporation. And based on your choices, they'll give you different benefits, like different amount of money. Starting out, different number of shuttles, different boosts and things like that. So those choices are fairly critical depending on what kind of game you want. And then it comes down to like where you land on the planet, which will vary your risk of meteors, dust storms, minerals, water. And then you've just got the pure RNG element of when it decides on the map. And sometimes you just get a map that's just rubbish. It makes it very hard to get going. This particular map was quite favourable in that I've got metal and water nearby. It's a pretty good starting out. And then rare metals you need to get money going. So if you got those three reasonably nearby, along with concrete, you've got a fighting chance. But on one of them, the only metal I had was a deep metal, and then the other one was just miles away. It was like 6 or 7 sectors away. That made it very hard. If you build a power line around your depots, it will recharge when they deliver the goods. If you build power line around your depots... Oh, I see what you mean. You mean like around these things? So that when they stand there... I suppose it would, yeah. I also built one of these. A recharge station. Which they completely ignore. It's great. Do you have to research for waste rock prolific weight? Not yet, JTB. Oh look, it's gone into that weird everybody gets stoned and doesn't do any work mode. The mysterious mirage where nobody works.
Vehicle battery low.
Okay, I think it's so much stronger this time. You manage to fight it for a minute or two before you sink into a hypnotic slumber.
When you open your eyes, you find yourself hundreds of meters above the ground. The panic takes over you.
Leah.
Right.
Her name comes back to you as she looks toward the horizon, frowning.
Could they not bother to get the guy to read the rest of this? You found out some Martian mushrooms are named the Marshrooms. Lol. Okay, that's now hopefully fixed. This means that can sit there and get charged. There we go. You mean 60s mode, exactly. Okay, Reagan 2 is inbound. Let's go 11. It's not fueled. Electric Freddy. The green is like a weird, I don't know what it is. but you're like you enter this weird state where you're tripping and dreaming about weird things, like you're floating over the ground and stuff and seeing purple trees. It's some kind of Martian LSD thing, but we don't really know what it is yet. Now, with the polymers, should mean the shuttle. That concrete is now online, so that should get built fairly quickly. I think we need more drones. Yeah, but I can't bring the fuel over yet, JJ, because my transporter is being used. At least, I think it is. Hang on. No, it's not. It was being used, now it's doing nothing. Good evening, GTR, how you doing? We'll just load up on fuel and move it all over and send that thing back. This is really green, isn't it? Oh my god. Reminds me of when I used to play on my Amstrad CPC 464. Amstrad CPC 464, where they had a green screen monitor. Imagine that. Playing games in green. Like everything was green.
Sector scanned.
Sector scan, 19 metal found. Wow, look at the mist. Whoa. The crater's got some really eerie mist about it. I think we'll send him down there. He's going to go more or less on a one-way trip. Dora's not coming back from that until the rover rescues. Playing Green Beret on the green screen. Ants, I've never said you're a know-it-all dude. I've never said anything negative. I don't know why you're saying that. I've been taking the tips. Would help if I put some power in. That really would help. Losing 2.8 water, losing 0.02. Come on, drones, fix. Game reminds you of Roller Coaster Tycoon. What? Huh? Must remember to turn those things back on. Come on, high priority. Get it sorted. $40 of 40 fuel. Get out of here. Time to leave. think Dorley's about to make an appearance. Lord Doyle of the Shire. Are you able to load directly to the shuttle instead of the depot? Yeah. The transporter can move things around. Right, Dolly's here. Come on, boy. Come on. Up he comes. There he is. There he is. Hey.
Happy anniversary.
How you doing, Dolly? It's been a while, hasn't it, pal? It's been a while. You had 5 days off? Dutchie near 10 months. Not sure about 10 months, but I'm happy to see you doing well. Thank you, Dutchie. See you, Harm. He's what? Yeah. He's also got mud on his face again. He just won't stop digging.
He's just patrolling the garden.
He's been colonising Mars as well. He's been colonising the garden. That's what he's been doing.
The analysis tells us that we've found iridium-rich sulfides. That's a real rarity on Earth.
We just had an anomaly analysed. Can't say that. Anomaly analysed.
Alright, what's it got in it?
Iridium. Dawn has the best ASMR. When he's chewing, do a ventriloquist act. Hang on, we'll try.
So, how's it going out there in space? Are you building something good?
I don't think your voice matches Doyle somehow.
Sure, I think.
That's not me. Hang on.
I think you've been working really hard up there in space, refining iridium.
That's still not me. Doyle's like, why do you keep going on the back of my head? Hello, Natters.
No, that's a Jack Russell.
Why is that a Jack Russell?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't speak like that at all.
Doyle is squeaky than you imagine. Why is that a Jack Russell?
Because Jack Russell's like really roughy-tufty.
Oh no, yeah, that's true, Dr. Geek. He has to sound classy, doesn't he? He has to be more of a, I say, Obin. It's a bit more of a, like he has a little bow tie and some goggles here. Looks like a,
Biggles.
yeah, like a Biggles pilot. That's more of a Doyle, isn't it? A dapper Doyle. I say, thank you, chaps. What-o? See you tomorrow.
That's what he
Toot
sounds
toot.
like when he talks to me.
That's more like a Doyle voice. That's how he should be. Can I have a tea? And can I have a juice? Orange and mango.
Oh my god, you've been so
I know,
demanding.
so
Oh my god.
2 drinks. The demand is unbelievable.
What program's back here?
Right, we have analysis of iridium-rich sulfides. Effect gives you a tech boost 10% to all physics technologies. So green, oh my god, this is not Mars. It's turning into like England or something, all this grass.